JB, you wanna know why I signed pen to paper to your match last year at Wrestlemania 2 against Lego Sin, where if you lost, you were no longer welcome back here in DWE? It's the reason why I fired you the first time. You said that you would be the next shining bright new star the moment you got here, September 2023. But all you did every single time you stepped in that ring was let me down time and time again. I gave you opportunity after opportunity, and you wasted it numerous times, and I could have given it to other people who were more deserving than your bitch ass. So when I fired you, it finally felt like an air of satisfaction, and all that weight was being lifted off my shoulders. But the higher-ups kept telling me to bring you back because they saw potential in you. And as much as I wanted to try and disagree with it, because when I saw you, all I saw was failure after failure, I couldn't disagree because they saw things more clear than I ever could. But I told you the moment you came back in Royal Rumble 2 to not let me down. And despite the ball being in your court, despite it being easy to drop, I will admit, for the first few months, you didn't let me down. You actually were able to try and lift yourself up and become a better man than I ever thought you ever could be. Because you became Intercontinental Champion, you became Hardcore Champion, you became Revolution Champion. It felt like things were finally going your way. But then the moment you distract yourself from everyone else, you go from being a wrestler to the biggest kiss ass on God's green earth. You go from being a wrestler to a hype man for Morrison Moore, Drake Quan, and Irish Outlaw. Guys who don't need a hype man. Guys who don't need anyone to stand side by side with them because they've already gotten an accomplished career without anyone standing next to them. Because Drake Quan, he's a former world champion. Irish Outlaw, he's stepping into the main event of WrestleMania. He's a former United States champion and Revolution champion. And Morrison Moore, U.S. champion, television champion, hardcore champion, internet champion, you name it. They've done great things without anyone trying to latch next to them. But that's the problem. You're always latching on everyone else's career because they think that you're their so-called best friend. But the moment that they leave you high and dry, that's when you crumble under pressure. And that's the problem with you. Because you think that I'm the guy that's trying to drag you down. No, the one issue is that I'm not the one who's trying to take you out. Everyone else is trying to take you out of this business because they don't like you. They don't want to see you in the locker room. It's every time you walk into the locker room backstage, everyone has that smug look on their face because they see that a guy like you shouldn't be here. They see that a guy like you that is so soft, a guy that is so bent-headed on trying to make yourself become a hero is in our locker room. That's the problem with you, JB. You haven't gotten the actual realization of realizing that you just don't belong here. But you continue to say that you fight and you love DWE, but the business doesn't love you right back. And that is the issue for you. That's the thing that you will not get, but you will understand come WrestleMania 3. Because when you step into that ring with me in our unsanctioned match, I will stop at nothing to beat the living hell out of you and finally let you understand that a guy like you does not belong in my ranks, that a guy like you does not belong at the upper echelon of this business. Because me ever doubting and thinking that you could ever be world champion in this business will forever be one regret I cannot let go. But when I beat you at WrestleMania 3, I will finally no longer have to try and actually get you to understand that you were just not cut out for this business. Because when I beat you, you're gone forever. No third chances, no ifs, ands, or buts. No more talking about JB. We'll move on and don't have to worry about you. Because we are already doing great without you. We never needed you and we will never need you. And that is the thing about you. You're a leech. You pawn off everyone else. But at WrestleMania 3, I put it all to rest. And I finally get my brand of justice.